Fleabag didn't have any friends in Hollywood. You pretty much got that one right. But he somehow just recently got at least one. Somehow, Glenn convinced Hollywood superstar Vince Vaughn to work together on a new project for the Blaze. Here's the deal. Vince Vaughn, producer Peter Billingsley, and Glenn will combine forces to produce The Pursuit of the Truth. It's the name of a new high-stakes reality show where filmmakers from all over the country will compete with one goal: the truth. The winning filmmaker gets worldwide distribution of their documentary. And hey, if the media hates it before it even airs, you know it's gonna be good. So here's the deal. The deadline for applications is January 31st. You don't want to wait. Go to pursuitoftetruth.com now for more information. Oh, man.
Oh, God.
A devastating episode for Nancy.
Well, I hate to break this to you, but we need to say anyways, Mark Furhman is here, and he's you know all that stuff. So trust me about that. I discussed it at length that everybody had dinner when they talk about this. All you have seen in your life. How do you be a police officer come into a scene like this today? 18 dead children. I know you go home and sleep that night. Most of these guys don't. They're here with us. And you've been a lot. Look here. What is the G. Simpson case? You saw the bodies of Bronco and Nicole Brown. This is seeing that, or going to the school today, seeing 18 dead kids, all these dead people. That is a hard job. Oh, God. Mark Furhman is here. Yes. Well, I mean, that's the thing. I know we try and figure it out. How come the whys? Obviously, there's some connection here to the school, to the mother. Obviously, there's something must have happened, I guess, to set him off, but for somebody to walk in and be so disconnected from the reality, and for the beauty of these little kids, and not have a conscience of the soul. I mean, after all the years of studying these guys, and you've done novels and you're investigative reporters, and you've written extensively on murder. Is anyone the conclusion that they come to? It's just disconnected, that they're mentally ill, was it evil?
I think all of the above. There's never been a reason for one crime that I've seen, read about, been personally involved with. There's never been a reason that everybody go, oh yeah, I understand now. I mean, why do we in America have 1,000 women a year die at the hands of boyfriends, ex-boyfriends, husbands, or ex-husbands? How is that going to solve the problem and give their children somehow some kind of meaningful future? There's no reason
I know. I guarantee you, it's going to come with this everybody case that you investigated with people just say, yeah, you know, I just saw this coming. Nobody wondered what they, this doesn't happen.
No, and I'll tell you that the biggest thing is in domestic situations where we have one person is obviously the victim and they're going and they're trying to get somebody to help them. I'm telling you, he's violent. I need a restraining order. Restraining orders are enforced or they're so loosely enforced. It means nothing. There are people out there that, for no other description, they have a screw loose and they're violent. And it's not because guns are out there or knives or hammers or anything else. I mean, look at some of the most horrendous murders in this country. You know, we had Oklahoma City.
Yes.
We had 9/11 box cutters and motivated people on a jet. It's the mentality of people. They will find a way to kill people.
In other words, it'll probably have a lot of the predictable, oh, the gun in it is disarmed, body people are getting rich. If somebody has in their heart to kill somebody, they'll find a way to do it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Sean, I was on the job 20 years. In 20 years, I took a lot of guns off the street. One gun was registered, and it was given back to the registered owner.
Oh, yeah.
One gun was registered to one person that I took a gun off of in 20 years. I'm talking about hundreds of guns. So I took one
So,
that's one officer, one detective, one metropolitan area.
in other words, the criminal ones that have the guns is not the law-abiding citizen. Legal gun is, you know what, I don't register guns. I carried it from the entire the whole life.
That's the thing, Sean. I mean, we have a lot of people, die at the hands of people drunk in a car. We're not going to eliminate cars. We're
Yes.
not going to eliminate alcohol. But, how do you get your mind around somebody doing this? I mean, you have to project yourself being that gunman in that classroom. These little kids and the terror. They must
Yeah.
be demonstrating and they fulfill their fantasy. I can't imagine it any other. It was no surprise that they found one dead body. Now we know there's two dead bodies. That was no surprise to me that they would find a dead body of somebody related to or directly connected to this man before he went there. He never intended to leave.
Let me ask you this. Because now the job, here you have these parents. Is you're shooting at the schools. And then authorities have to tell these parents. I mean, it's like a doctor ever tells somebody as a child died in surgery, expect it's going to happen. No. You have to do this. How do you do this?
You don't do it. You say things that no matter what you say, it sounds so ineptly cardboard and almost shouldn't be said because you cannot. There are no words.
There are no words. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of times people really to have understanding. I watched very closely with parents today. We're going to pick up their kids, and they're on television being interviewed, and they've got their kids. I'm thinking about, well, there's going to be 18 parents, 36, say such a parents that we're hearing today. I'm sorry to regret to have to inform you. Daughter was murdered. Your son or daughter was murdered today. You think about the time of year, and the parents probably bought these kids some Christmas gifts, and they'll go through a funeral and Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and I don't know how to survive this. You see this? I don't know what has to happen. The person react to this. We're so numb, and even if we didn't know what happens.
I don't think you survive it, Sean. It's one thing, it's like these parents get worried until the day you die. Absolutely.
Yes. Absolutely.
When you have a helpless child senselessly murdered, regardless of how it is, regardless of what method you use, and there's going to be people, and you're right, they're going to attack guns, and they're going to attack the people at the university who maybe he made comments or people he knew. You're not going to stop
would expect it. Oh yeah. Now you've interviewed these psychopaths, these killers, in the course of their career. Have garnered anything insight when you interview them? We're gonna try to put logic with what's not a logical situation. This soulless, evil, conscienceless person. When you interview people like this, what is the founding insight into them?
You know, I mean, to be totally candid, Sean, there's never anything that comes out of their mouth that you'd be able to nod your head and say, now I understand you. They contort and convolute anything into this view that they are somehow the victim and they need to lash out. Now, you know, domestic situations are a perfect example. Probably one of the only things that we actually get to see a window into this mind about, you know, the way they try to control and stalk. And if I can't have you, nobody can. This mentality makes total sense to them. Does it to you?
No. I mean, I think reasonable people sort of heal themselves than to hurt anybody. It's a person.
Well, Sean, I mean, you know, I don't want to
I don't.
philosophical, but I have a feeling that the immediacy of information, the 150 speed-light channels, the internet, and constant communication of the last at least one generation, if not partial of the previous one before that, has created this elevated bar that if you want to be somebody, I mean, the bar that you have to go over is so huge because everybody is on such an even playing field. It's too much information and too much of the time, constantly, and I just don't think people are really up for this kind of stress and anxiety that all this creates. The wrong person, the wrong mental state, the wrong combination, and yeah, I really hate to say it, but I'm not solving anything. This is what you get. People that want to go down and be famous and have their name forever written. Let's remember 1966, the tower in Austin, Texas.
Yeah. Yeah, you're in this one.
He was disturbed and he was on medication, and this was before anybody knew anything, so maybe they had an excuse that we really didn't experience this, but he got up there and killed a lot of people.
Yeah. Mark Furhman, I think we'd do this with us with the site, Mark.